Alright, and we are live. It's been a while since I last streamed. The last time I streamed was back about almost 5 months ago. And yeah, I think the reason why, as I mentioned before, is because I wasn't particularly too proud of my organisation when it came to these streams, particularly the Twitch channel point sounds. But now that I've fixed them up, um, everything should be all well and good to go. So anyway, welcome to tonight's stream where I'm basically covering the first consequence from No Harm Done episode 65, which is going to be the penalty points opportunity instead of the oven gloves opportunity or the oven gloves consequence, because when I experimented about with this, I wasn't going to last that long for even barely an hour for wearing oven gloves, so I thought, why not change it about and make this an actual consequence by earning penalty points. So, as you can see here, we're going to be playing Crash Bandicoot 1. Now, there's a couple of reasons. Oh, hey Stephen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Good to see you. There's a couple of reasons that I'm doing this game. It's because it's a good game to get me started back up again for streaming once again, and also it's sort of relevant to the Insane Trilogy. I mean, it is Crash Bandicoot. I mean, it is the original, but it's not the remake. But it's close enough, and it's a good game to get me started back into the streaming again. So the rules are going to be as follows for this. Two simple rules I'm going to follow. So every time I die, I'll be adding 5 points onto the counter here, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. And if I manage to get through the game without dying once, which is getting everything 100% done, then I will remove 100 points from the counter. I'm not expecting that to happen tonight, but if it somehow happens, if I get a no death run somehow getting 100% on this game, then I'll be quite impressed. But without further ado, I'm going to go and cancel load here, and we're going to get us started. And just to make sure this points counter is working properly. Yeah, it's all working fine. Yep. Okay. So, here we go. Let's start off with Insanity Beach. And we're going to go for 100% on this one. Right, here we go. I go back into recording a little bit earlier today as well. I actually managed to finish off Stuntman earlier today as well, which was quite surprising. I didn't actually think I would finish off Stuntman in one video. I actually thought I was going to take a couple of videos to do, but one video I was quite surprised. And you'll see why when I get that uploaded in maybe a few days' time. It's hard to believe actually, next year, this time next year I believe, or maybe in a month's time from next year, it'll be the 30th anniversary of Crash Bandicoot. I don't know if they're going to do anything special for it, but only time will tell as to what will happen for the future of the series going forward. Oh, yeah, of course I'm going to the right, not the left. I meant to run across the crate bridge there, but I forgot to do so. Right, I'll have to do this the hard way then. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Alright, got them. Whoa, okay, right, get rid of you. I'm gonna go on the right path here again, just to make sure I got all the boxes, just in case if I missed any. Yeah, I got them all. Great. I was gonna say I better have got them all, because that would be quite frustrating if I didn't get them all. Alright, here we go. Alright, first level done. I didn't die once. I mean, honestly, if I died once, I probably wouldn't play this game for the rest of the stream again. I'm only joking. If I died on the first level, that would have been quite embarrassing. And we're going to save the game. We'll just use one of the save slots I've got in here for this. Yeah, before people may ask, you might be wondering what that damage slot is. It's meant to be a Destruction Derby 1 in that slot there, but for some reason it's coming up as a damaged slot, and I don't know why. It's a bit weird. But the bottom line is it still works when I load and save Destruction Derby. On both are 100% ready. I may as well just save over one of them. Just choose number 15. Ooh. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm just reaching out for a bottle of water there, because I certainly need it on this hot day. Speaking of which, I'm going to put my fan on here actually. Maybe put it like a medium speed here, just so I can keep myself cool while streaming here. Because it's a really hot day today. It's like earlier today it was like 25 degrees, which is extremely hot.
What have I got? What have I got?
Right. Ooh. Oh, nice. Got that skunk right at the last second as my invincibility ran out there, and he ended up getting the life crate for me alongside the 2 TNTs. I always like pulling that trick off in that level. In a way, the penalty points opportunity consequence reminds me a little bit of Until I Fail. Except in this case, it's trying not to fail whatsoever. Even though there's no Until I Fail stipulation applied to this, it still makes me want to, like, you know, push myself and try my best without dying at any point while getting the goal that I want to achieve in the game. Right, so I'm back in the jungle rollers. Right, very good. Yeah, missed 3 boxes because I haven't got the green gem yet, but I'll get that soon enough. Right, heading into the Great Gate. Oh, nice. I actually got to the top of the Aka crate there. Didn't think I was going to make that there. I like how that bit of the music stays on there when you get the invincibility. I've always found that quite interesting that stays on there. I'm not sure whether that's a glitch or not. Oh. Oh, that's actually one thing I forgot to mention actually. I'm I'm not going to be including bonus rounds in this one because every time I die I'll be like losing a life. As a matter of fact, actually, once I'm done with this level, I'll maybe change that ruling there to make it a bit clearer. Sorry, I should have been a bit clearer about that. That's my bad there. As a matter of fact, I'll change that now. So let's see. Each time I lose life. There, that's it. Or if actually, oh, come on. Sorry, just fixing something else here. Sorry about this. Without losing a life once. There, that's better. So that way it's a bit more clear there. Because I think without dying once is a bit too vague. If I'm being more specific about that, without losing a life, that's the best way to go about it, to be more specific.
Oh, you mean I'm supposed to give the right answer?
Oh, hey, me clan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the Tony sound clip. Oh, you mean I'm supposed to get the right answer? Yeah. Hopefully the sound clips are a reasonable volume. I tested them out earlier before starting, and when I recorded them, it sounded quite reasonable when I listened back to them. Great to be back. Yeah. Thanks, me clan. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're happy that I'm back. Yes, it sounds good. Okay, that's good. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, I am, yeah. That's good. Alright. Should get through this without any problems. There we go. Nice. Been watching your videos while you were gone. It's good you're feeling giddy again. Yeah, that's good. That you've that's good to hear that you've been watching my videos while I was gone. Thank you for that's great that you're doing that. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I'm still having to get used to coming back. Sorry, it's but no, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's good that I'm feeling quite excited again to come back to this. I'm also going to try and, when it comes to recording future videos, as I said in my update, I'm going to try and cut down on how much I'm recording, so that way I'm not burning myself out too often. I managed to get one video recorded today, which was Stuntman, and I actually managed to finish that off earlier today, which is quite surprising. Oh god, that was kind of close. Almost screwed up the bonus round there. Right, there we go. And also, as I mentioned as well, I had my laptop recently fixed up as well due to overheating problems. That was another reason why I've been away for a while as well, because of the because it was heating up too much, but now it seems to be running okay. But I'm thinking maybe within the next year I might maybe upgrade my laptop to something a bit better, because I've had this laptop now for about about almost 4.5, or I think over 4.5 years now, which is quite a long time for a gaming laptop. So I'm thinking maybe at some point next year I'll maybe get another one, so that way I'm keeping up with the latest tech. We'll see what happens though. I mean, maybe this laptop might still be okay heading into next year. At least I hope it will be, but we'll see. Alright, Papu Papu. And jump on his head again. Yep, there we go. Nice and easy. Easy as pie. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy always. Being Papu Papu. Alright, Rolling Stones. Alright, okay. See if I can get this second Brio bonus token first. There we go. Right. There's not much point in me getting the other boxes here. I'm just gonna get the, because I'm it's because I've not got the blue gem yet. Right. Whoa, that was a bit too close there. The last thing I wanted to do is for Rolling Stone to hit me and cost me the fall down the hole and get me 5 penalty points there already. I'm wondering also, you see, when I was trying to get myself back pumped up again for streaming and recording, I remember playing this game before on one of the No Harm Done practice runs I did, and I remember encountering a glitch with the load save screen there, where the background had completely disappeared. It was just it was almost a black screen except for the text. And I thought to myself, that's a really weird glitch. I've never seen that before. And there were occasions where I played other Crash Bandicoot games, like Crash Bandicoot 3 for example, and I remember encountering something. I'm not sure if it was to do with my game disc or anything like that, but I remember finishing off Rings of Power, and I remember the game just throwing a fit, and it didn't want to work. On like the PS3 for example, and I thought, I don't know if that's a PS3 issue, but no, it generally isn't, because I know the Crash Bandicoot 3 plays very well on the PS3 without any problems. So I had to look at the game disc, and it turns out there's a scratch on it, which is a shame there. So a bit of a heads up, if I stream Crash Bandicoot 3 in the future, or should I say when, it's a matter of when, really not if, for Crash Bandicoot 3, when I next stream it, I will most likely be saving regularly just to make sure that I don't lose any progress, or after every level. Unless the crashing or the freezing happens very, very frequently, then I may just get another copy of the game. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if it does come to that, then so be it. that was a bit too close. I'm always a bit worried about that particular spot of getting those boxes. Okay, whoa, just barely got those 3 boxes there. Okay. Jump over in, there we go. There we go, right, now I should have all the boxes, I hope. I hope I've got them all. Yes, thank goodness for that. I was going to say, if I didn't get all the boxes on that level, I would have been quite annoyed. Right, next, the fortress. Whoa, okay.
What have I got?
The only level realistically that, or to be honest with you, the only level I'm worried about in this run is going to be Slippery Climb. Because I know that that level really makes me nervous about trying not to die once or lose a life. The lab is another level that I'm also a bit nervous about as well, but then again, that doesn't mean, oh god! Oh god, that was a bit foolish of me, I ended up rushing that. Should have took my time there, oh god. Then again, this level could very well kill me if I'm not careful. I seem to be a bit overconfident here. I should maybe slow down a bit and take a deep breath, because I seem to be rushing a bit too much. And that could very well cause me to have 5 points under the counter if I don't slow down and take my time here and observe my surroundings very carefully. And that's I'm feeling a bit more confident about that trick with the TNT there. I always remember when I played this game when I was younger, I always avoided getting that second life when I was younger because I wasn't feeling particularly too confident about jumping over the TNT blast. And the good news is I won't be without a mask from an Arcracker mask for much longer, because I know that there's one up here right before the next platforming section at the top. Okay, so there we go. A bit of backup there, just in case I run into trouble. I might as well. Oh, what am I doing? I was going to say, might as well have a little bit of fun here with the plant. I don't know why, I always do that every single time. But I shouldn't really be doing that because I'm just being too overconfident when I do that. And overconfidence can lead to downfall. I mean, I know it's technically pride leads to downfall, which I guess overconfidence can be associated with pride. Right. Right, well, so far so good. I haven't, let me just see here. Oh. Okay, I only took damage at least once if I remember correctly, or maybe twice possibly. But that doesn't matter, it's the amount of times how many times I lose a life. That's the main thing that matters here in this challenge. But so far I've not lost a life once yet, which I'm quite surprised at. Alright, so now we're on to the second island. I mean, of course I've got to backtrack again, because I'm going for 100%. So there's that to keep in mind as well.
What have I got?
Alright. Hopefully I don't die here as well, because I've got to get the gem on this one. Okay. Okay, don't fall in the water, thank you. Okay, good. I'm always scared about jumping on that exclamation mark steel crate there, but I've become less scared of it now because thanks to Crash Bandicoot 4, funnily enough, if I keep an eye on Crash's shadow... Oh god. Oh my... Oh no. Shit. How the hell am I going to get back up there? Is it possible to do this? Normally I've done this with while using the bouncy normal crate there. Oh dear, how the hell am I going to do this? Can I do this with it? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, sweet. I thought I was stuck there. Thank goodness, I actually thought I was screwed. That I screwed myself over there, but thankfully I didn't. The only bad thing that happened was I took damage from the TNT, but that's not what matters here. Now, if there were no harm done, then yes, it would have mattered. Well, I have to say that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I've never been in that situation before in Up the Creek. Always the first time for everything. That could be a little stream highlight there, like trying to figure my way out to get back onto that platform there. But honestly, now that I'm looking back, it was quite easy to do that. So, Plan A, if that blows up literally, then Plan B is just use some simple platforming. Alright, made it. I only just hope as well that throughout this, although I'm hoping this doesn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if this does happen. I remember when streaming this before, I remember when going for a 100% run, I remember playing the lab. And I remember for some reason the game said I missed a box, even though I clearly didn't, when I put that on the highlight run on my Twitch channel there. And I thought to myself, yeah, that's really weird looking back at that. Sometimes the game can glitch like that. Alright, here's Ripper. Yeah, of course, I had to make that reference, didn't I? Because, you know, he's in the straitjacket and he's... and thanks to the effects of the Evolver Ray, it made him insane, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Oh, that was quick. I didn't think I would beat Ripperoo that quickly. That, I think that's probably the quickest I've ever beaten them, honestly. I mean, I could have beaten them even quicker by spin attacking the TNTs, but I wasn't going to take that risk. Alright, now we're in the Lost City, but we can get our first colour gem, the green gem. Oh my god. I almost missed my jump on that lizard there. Okay, that was a bit too close. Okay, just be careful here. This is the point where I'm going to have to really be careful of my surroundings here, because if even though I played this game and 100% of this game many times, that still doesn't change the fact that I need to be careful and wary of my surroundings here. Right, let's jump in this box and get both the Brio and life icon here. Okay, head in here. Okay, alright, up here, there we go. Ooh, somehow I managed to make that jump. I think I must have somewhat glitched my way up to that platform there. Right, jump on him, there we go. And now we'll go to the Brio bonus round. Back, I was on the phone. Ah, welcome back, me clan, that's no problem. Welcome back. Oh, okay, get away from the TNTs, there we go. Right. This reminds me of when you were doing the Insane Time Relics, going crazy. Yeah, aye. It does a little bit, yeah. God, I'll never forget those Time Relics. Honestly, there have been, like, I've always wondered, Sunset Vista and Road to Insanity, yeah, exactly, aye. The Sunset Vista and Road to Insanity. Oh. Okay. But you know, I've always wondered, like, the platinum time relics that people managed to get. I have to say, I have to give major props to these people for getting the platinum relics, because it's never easy getting the platinum relics, especially in Crash 1 Insane. Like, it'd be a lot easier in Crash 2 and Crash 3 Insane because you got the Crash Dash ability, but Crash 1, you don't have that ability. So far, so good. Oh yeah, I remember the Road to Nowhere, the Road to Insanity, yeah. Your comment there, Miklan, reminds me that Road to Nowhere is coming up very shortly, and that one could very well cause my first death in the game. But we'll see. You never know. I may get lucky and scrape through it. Alright, made it for the Lost City. Thank you for the Flanders. No! Say no! Not the Road to Nowhere! Flanders has a bad feeling about it. Oh yeah, he does, yeah. And I don't blame him. But before that though, we got Temple Ruins, which shouldn't be too bad. Okay, right, yeah. Maybe better not be too reckless about that, because I could end up falling down the hole there if I'm not careful. This music's really good. I've always liked the music in the first Crash game because it's so atmospheric, especially this one. Holy crap, I almost got impaled by those arrows there. There's another cobra there. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to wait. Oh! Yeah, sometimes the bats can appear there. I was waiting for them to make an appearance there. Now you may be wondering why I'm waiting here. It's because I don't want to take a risk in revealing that crate bridge and accidentally destroying a crate and falling through the floor there. I don't want to take that risk. Yeah, sometimes the bats can make a surprise sneak attack on you as soon as you leave the tunnel there. I'm glad I was invincible in that, because if I wasn't, that would have been quite a nasty surprise there. Alright, I'll wait for the fire to go out. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I used my spin attack just in case if there was any sneak attacks, but thankfully there were no sneak attacks. So that's good. Alright, now Road to Nowhere is coming up next. Hopefully the Flanders having a bad feeling about it doesn't come to fruition, but we shall find out. Alright, here we go, Road to Nowhere.
What have I got?
Alright. And even though I'm invincible, the Warhog is immune to my invincibility. I guess the Warhog's hatred for Crash and the riding him in the previous level caused him to become that powerful that he's immune to Aku Aku. Whoever knew that hatred and anger could be so powerful in Crash Bandicoot. Okay, that was a bit too close there. Almost ended up nearly missing the bridge. Okay. Made it. Oh my god! How the hell am I having so many close calls here? Okay, keep jumping. There we go, made it. Okay, and now this is the final stretch of the level with the two tortoises. Unless, no, it's three, isn't it? Sorry, why am I saying two? Oh no, it was two. Right, okay. Yeah, I was right the first time then. There we go. Go through that unscathed. Thank you, Clan, for the Aku Aku send there. Quite appropriate. The power of Aku Aku helped me get through that level. Thanks, Aku. That being said, I'll need to come back to this level when I backtrack it for 100%. So I've scraped through it for now. Right, so Boulder Dash. I've always said, like I mentioned earlier about Temple Ruins being very atmospheric when it comes to its music. This one's definitely atmospheric, if you ask me. Oh god, oh god, oh no, 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 oh my god. Holy crap, that was way too damn close. So you will be doing 100%? Yes, I will be, Clan. I'll be doing 100%, yep. I almost died there the first time, because one of the obstacles slowed me down there. If I slowed down a little bit more, even a fraction more, I would have been dead. Right, there we go. Okay, right, I was afraid I almost overjumped that there, but thankfully I didn't. Alright, final stretch. At least for now, the final stretch. There we go. Made it. I noticed you have only two aspects of the points, so you get a minus score only if you do a perfect run. Yeah, that's what I've got there for the penalty points challenge so far there, Clan. Considering I've only done one of them before in the past, and that was for Crash Bandicoot 2, I figured that I might implement the same stipulations on there. At least for now anyway, unless if you've got any suggestions for penalty points that could be done mid-game for future episodes, if you've got any suggestions, that would be great. I just don't want to make it too similar to No Harm Done. or make it feel like I'm, you know, doing a, a revised run of it. It could be interesting if you manage. It'll be a good reward. Yeah. Thank you, Miklan. I'm glad that you think that. But yeah, it could be. It'd be interesting if I could manage that. Yes, that's a huge if. Because there's 2 levels, in my opinion, I think that are going to spoil the run for me. Yeah, putting some differences, yeah. Yeah, so like, it may be like different, but like it's like a very small difference. So that way, it's not like an actual no harm done episode, but it's basically either going to be a penalty points opportunity where I'll add it to like the penalty points wheel on the wheel, the spin the wheel program that I've got, or potential lifeline, if I manage to succeed with the reward. But it depends on what happens, of course. Okay, that may have been a risk there. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go through that. Oh yeah, Sunset Vista. Yeah, of course. I just realised what level I'm in. Yeah. Yeah, this one. What are my feelings about this one? Like not dying once. I'm feeling somewhat okay about it. Like I'm not fully expecting it to happen, to be honest with you, because this level, yeah, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as difficult as, in my opinion, Slippery Climb or the Lab. Oh my god, that was way too damn close. Almost ended up falling off the platform there. And of course the first key for the game is coming up as well, aka the first Cortex bonus round is coming up too. Yeah, I'm not going for that way here just now. There we go. Oh god, okay. It's a good thing I didn't go there because I think I would have been far too late if I had gone there. Good. Glad I got the timing right there on that.
What have I got?
Oh! Okay, that's enough of that. Don't want to muck about with that steel crate there. Alright, we're almost at the box for the last Cortex bonus icon. Right, here we go. Time for the first Cortex bonus round and get that first key as well. Oh my god, how close was that? I'm surprised I made through that barely unscathed. I thought for damn sure the TNTs were going to damage me and I was going to fail the bonus round, but thankfully I somehow managed to do it. Alright, very good. Alright, now let's move on. Swiftly move on to the next bonus round. Which is... Oh my god! Sorry. You may be wondering why I just did that. It's because I was afraid that I was going to jump in the hole there. That's the reason why I did that little extra jump there. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's a glitch there. The bonus didn't... The save point text didn't show up there. That can happen sometimes. That's a little bit of a glitch there as well. Okay, now to finish off the rest of the level. Hopefully without dying once. It'd be a shame if I died now because, you know, getting this far and then not going to be able to get the gem as well, that would be even worse, but we'll see. Alright, there we go, nice. And we got the gem as well, brilliant. Alright, and now it's time for the next boss, which is Kuala Kong. So a bit of a shame we didn't really get to see Kuala Kong in any of the other like mainline Crash games. Like, well, yes, we've seen him like in Crash Bash and like Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, but I mean, yeah, okay, he made a cameo appearance in Twinsanity, but it's a shame that he never really played that much of a major role in any of the other games. That was mainly Tiny that took his place after that point. Not that I'm complaining or anything, Tiny's a great character. Just would have been nice to see a bit more of Kuala Kong every once in a while. I'm gonna see if I could just stand in the corner and win. Sometimes I like to do that for a joke. So yeah, first it's very easy with this. I would laugh so hard if I actually managed to do this while staying in the corner. It's not gonna happen. Yes, Koala disappeared. Yeah, he disappeared. Ruleroo as well. Yeah, Ruleroo, yeah. Ruleroo only made that one appearance for Crash Bash. And then after that... I mean, well, yeah, he appeared in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled as well, but yeah, he didn't last very long, unfortunately. No, I didn't think so. It's that hit point there. I didn't think I was going to get away with that strategy. So if it happens again, which most likely it will. Oh wait, can I get away with this? Oh yeah, I can. Sweet. Alright, last hit then. Oh my god, wow. Okay, besides one failed hit, I actually got... I just won by standing in the corner and spinning, just pressing square. Wow. That was quite funny. It would have been even better if I hadn't missed if I hadn't hit that minecart earlier, but never mind. Alright, now we're on to the third island with heavy machinery.
What have I got?
and this is the island I'm dreading the most when it comes to the to dying at least once. Like, some of the levels aren't too bad, but some of them can be a bit of a pain in the backside, if you ask me. Heavy machinery? No, that's not too difficult. If anything, it's one of the easier levels on this island. Oh, god damn it, why did I do that? I jumped way too soon there. Thank you, Mikolan, for the Darth Vader. No! I jumped too soon. What a disaster. Oh, and of course the high road is on this island as well before Slippery Climb. Can't forget about that one. That one could very well cause me to die at least a couple of times. Heck, I'm sort of expecting it, honestly. Yeah, that's a weird camera angle, that. Ah, that's a bit strange. Sorry, I thought I did test that out there. It was a bit of a weird camera angle there of me transporting to the bonus round. Normally the camera angle isn't quite like that. Okay, whoa. Okay, that was a bit too close. Oh hey, Johnny, how you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks. I hope you're doing well as well. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. The Brio bonus round here. Oh, nice, made it. I'm doing alright. That's good. That's good to hear you're doing alright. Hi, Johnny crashes back. Yep, certainly is. Yep. It's always nice to see when crashes back. Yeah, indeed. Right, there we go. There we go, got the gem there as well for that. You haven't got the Switch 2 yet, have you? No, I've not got the Switch 2 yet, me clan. No, I haven't. Because to be honest with you, it's got a couple of games that look quite appealing, but I'm gonna wait till more games come out for it. It was the same thought process I had with the original Switch, to be honest with you. I'm staying away from it, and I know many others are as well. Yeah, I mean, I may change my mind on it depending on the amount of games that come out for it, but at least for now I'm just going to stay away from it for now, as you've said earlier. Oh, thank you, Miklan, for the cracker sound there. Quite appropriate to use that with the invincibility there.
What have I got? What have I got?
Oh, thank you again for the Oh no! Oh, that's my first death. Damn. Oh, God, that sucks. Alright, 5 points added. I've lost the reward. Oh well. Never mind. Thank you, Miklan, for the Darth Vader no as well. I'm not going for the gem on this one because obviously I don't have the blue gem yet, so I'll have to come back to this either way, but still, that kind of sucks. Unexpected place. Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. But oh well. Sometimes the unexpected can happen. Well, this is my least favourite level of the game, so quite fitting. Yeah, So my goal now, because I've now died once, is to try and keep the score as low as possible. But I've honestly no clue if I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so the next colour gem is going to be coming up here, which is the I think it's the orange gem for this one. Yeah, it's the orange one. I'm not a fan of this myself. Yeah, yeah, Cortex Power, I mean, I'm not, I think it can be a little bit, uneventful, I think, but I mean, it's okay, I would say. It's not great, I would say, for me, with Cortex Power. Generator Room here, however, the atmosphere of this level is amazing, as well as the music. The jungle is the favourite, yeah. Well, I was talking about just that one level. On the other hand, Toxic Waste is my favourite level. Yeah, Toxic Waste is a good level, yeah. Is Toxic Waste that easy one with the barrels coming at you? Yes, it is, yeah. Okay, that one, I recall it, yeah. I remember the music for that level. It's kind of a different level compared to the others. Yeah, it stands out quite a lot because of that reason, like with the barrels rolling at you.
What have I got?
Right. Oh, that was a bit too close. Almost had the spiked robot there. I always hate those spiked robots. Yeah, just make sure the TNTs explode there. I don't want to go too far away, just in case. Right, made it. Yeah, I like the danger is safety first. The pinstripes, the pinstripe notice there before the exit portal there. Alright, toxic waste, here we go. Since we were talking about that earlier, here it is. Yep, there it is, yeah.
What have we got?
The music here is really good. Well, okay. Oh god. Oh no! Ah, no! Ah, god damn it. Not only do I have, not only am I, oh god, I've lost my words now. Not only am I going to be restarting the level now, but I'll have to add another 5 points on because I died again. Ah. Thank you, Nicoline, for the Flanders. No! Oh. Damn. I know, it's quite shocking that I died on toxic waste. So many no variations, yeah, aye. Not only Flanders, but Darth Vader and others as well. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, right, fine, I'll just have to carry on then. I'll carry on without the Arca mask then. Okay. Right, that was a bit too close. Oh my god! Ah, why am I getting destroyed by these bouncing barrels so easily? Ah. Right, that's another 5 points added. Again, that's me dying now 3 times. Thank you, Miklan, for the Tonys. Oh no. Good timing. Tony timing, yeah, aye. That certainly was very good timing there for that. I really hope I'm not going to be stuck on toxic waste out of all levels. That'd be sad, honestly, if that was the case.
What have I got?
Right. Just trying to avoid these bouncy barrels again. First of all, get past the normal barrels, or the rolling barrels here. Alright, now time for the dreaded bouncing barrels again. Okay. Right there, managed to avoid it that time. Right. Now we're moving on. Right. Just gonna go back a bit so I can see the TNTs blowing up here. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Alright, get the bonus round. There we go. Now my only hope is that I don't die right before the end, because that would be very unfortunate if that were to happen. Alright, let's see if I can finish this off, hopefully, without dying. But we'll see. Oh! Okay, that was good. All I needed was a little bit of patience there, and I managed to do it. That's good. Thank goodness for that. After all that struggle, well, I mean, I only died twice in that level, to be fair, but still it felt like a little bit of a struggle there, but we did it. We've not even got to the harder levels yet, which is coming up after this boss fight, Pinstripe. Well done, you got through it. Thanks, Meeklan. Time to backtrack or not yet? No, I'll backtrack when I've done the lab and got the last, or well, second last colour gem, should I say. I always like to exploit this trick here. Hit him 3 times here, and then just go back to cover. Yes, he'll be doing all... yeah. Ah, okay, right. I was going to say, I hope I can take cover just in time there, but I managed to do it. There we go, nice. Did it. I didn't know about that 3-time trick. That's not in the Insane. Yeah, yeah, they didn't have that in the Insane trilogy. They patched that up there. But yeah, I learned about that a long time ago by watching, by looking up a video on YouTube. I'm not sure who it was that showed that trick off. It was a long time ago that I looked that up, and honestly, when I saw that on YouTube, I just laughed. I was like, really? I can't believe that was a trick I had seen that you can exploit on the Pinstripe boss fight there. Alright, the high road. Oh god. This is one of the levels I'm dreading here. Oh my god, that was way too damn close. Back in these days, there were a lot of tricks to use in games. Yeah, there certainly were. There certainly were a lot of tricks to use in games back then. That was a bit too close there. Right. Right. There we go. I remember this game being the first game to have a lot of backtracking and secrets to figure out. Yeah, that's true. I would say that the best example is Crash Twinsanity, well, depending if you count glitches as tricks. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one, Johnny. Crash Twinsanity being the best example of tricks you can pull off. I mean, I guess Twinsanity can be quite a good exception since it has a lot of glitches, but you can use them as tricks. Yeah, I would say, in my opinion, that would count. Oh no! Ah, god damn it! I missed short time the jump there. Oh, right. I'll have to restart that. Damn. Invisible boxes and gems for hidden paths. Yeah. This game puts it against the player. Yeah, it does. I haven't played any of the Crash PS2 games. Oh. I'd recommend having a go with them if you feel up to it, Miklan. Oh, thank you, Miklan, for the Darth Vader. No. I know they are by Sierra. I've got the feeling that they are subpar. I know that the ones made by Sierra were, I think, if I remember off the top of my head, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash of the Titans, and Crash Mind Over Mutant. I'm not sure about. Oh god, that was a bit too close. I know the Wrath of Cortex wasn't done by Sierra, and the same with Crash Nitro Kart. And the same with Twinsanity. I think they're the only ones not done by Sierra, as far as I remember anyway. Okay, this time I made the jump, thank goodness for that. Whoa, okay, that was close. Alright. Would you recommend all the PS2 games, Clarinet and Johnny? I would say some of them I would recommend, like, I don't know where I would start actually when it comes to recommendations. I would say, if you're wanting a good time, like, humour-wise, like, and for wacky gameplay, I would recommend Crash Twinsanity, in my honest opinion, out of all of them. That's the most recommended, I would say, out of all of them. The second most recommended, I would say, for me personally, would probably be Crash Nitro Kart. I wouldn't recommend all of them. Wrath of Cortex, Twinsanity, Crash Tag Team Racing for sure. Others, not so sure. Okay. I would agree on Twinsanity. Wrath of Cortex, I would say, it depends on which version you're picking up. Like for the PS2, I know that that's got very slow loading times depending on which console you're playing on, because I know for a fact that if you're playing on the original like PS2, the chunkier one, that's got very long loading times. The slim PS2 has shorter loading times, and if you're playing on the backwards compatibility PS3 that plays the PS2 games, that shortens the loading times even more. Um, so I would say Rafa Cortex I would recommend as well, honestly. The only thing that might be a little bit of a turn off might be the loading times. But yeah, for me, I would say Rafa Cortex, Nitrocar, and Twinsani, personally. Those are the recommendations I would go for. Oh god, Slippery Climb. Oh god, this is the one I was dreading. The reason why I'm dreading this level is because the vultures, this may sound crazy or strange what I'm about to say here, but when I've played Slippery Climb before, I remember the vultures sometimes killing me, unless if it was something else and I'm maybe just imagining things, but I remember the vultures sometimes killing me when playing this level here, so I'm a little bit nervous about this. Ah! Well, oh god damn it, right, okay. Now technically I didn't break a checkpoint there, so I can technically do this again from the beginning. Okay, thanks for the advice. No problem, Miklan. I remember that too. You're not alone in that. That's thank you, Johnny, for saying that. I was I was gonna say I was hoping I was not the only one who encountered that, but I'm glad that you've I'm glad to hear that I'm not alone in that one. So it won't just be the vultures, but it'll be the holes as well that I'm a little bit worried about. About Stormy Ascent, I've heard it's available in the original using a Game Shark. Have you played it that way? No, I haven't actually. But yeah, I have heard that it's available for Game Shark, but I haven't played it that way. Clan. Oh my god, okay, that was a bit too close. I didn't expect to just jump on the arm that was sticking out of the sewer there. Sorry, not the sewer, that's a prison, isn't it? Not a sewer. Stay here for a bit because the staircase wasn't... Okay, we try going now. Alright, there we go. I've played the original Stormy Ascent through the prototype on an emulator. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've seen it in action on YouTube. The prototype, and it's quite interesting. The prototype, especially the level order, because I've seen, if I remember correctly, I think oh god, I remember seeing on the third island that Cortex Power was the first level, and the Heavy Machinery was the second level in the prototype before they changed it in the original. I could reach the checkpoint now. Is it worse than Insane? I get the feeling it would be. Yes, I remember you said it should have been like that. Yeah, especially with the way that you're about to go into Cortex Power. I should have mentioned that earlier, actually. That when you're about to go into Cortex Power, like, the way that it focuses on the level, I think that's what it should have been like, but, oh well, that's what it is. Okay, right. Alright, made it. You didn't like the formation of levels on the island? Yes, yeah. That was the only nitpick I had, in all honesty. As far as I know, as far as I remember saying that, unless if there was any other levels I didn't like the order of, that maybe. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, got to the Brio bonus round. And thankfully I got an Akuraka mask right after that. Right, there we go. Yes, thankfully I got an Akaraku mask to help me out with this final stretch here. Because I think I'm going to need it here. Oh my god, see what I mean? You see what I mean? One of those vultures, I jumped directly on it, and then right after that, lost my Akaraku, and then all of a sudden I kill it right afterwards. That is so weird. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm now really worried about this last stretch. Come on. 2, 3. Thank goodness for that. What happened? I missed it. Sorry, I'll read your earlier comment, Miklan. Speaking of Crash games, I recently found one of the LCD games that you got at McDonald's 20 years ago. It's the one with the water skis. Oh yeah, I think I vaguely remember that, Miklan, now that you mentioned that. I remember they had that a long time ago. Yeah. What happened? I missed it. So basically, what happened was after I got the Akaraku mask, after getting out of the Brio bonus round, when I jumped on the first vulture, from one of the first vultures after exiting the level, I ended up losing my Akaraku mask immediately, and then as soon as after I lost it, it registered me killing the vulture, or well, temporarily getting rid of the vulture. Did the vulture screw you over? Yeah, But thankfully not enough to the point where I had to redo the level, so thankfully I got through it unfazed. Except for dying in the very beginning. But thankfully I didn't have to redo after getting a checkpoint. But yeah, that's always annoyed me in that level about the vultures being quite unpredictable like that. Like most of the time they will allow you to just jump on them without any what you call it, without any problems. But there's always one or maybe two vultures that will just misbehave. I like to call them misbehaving vultures. Oh god. Okay, I didn't mean to jump on the rats there.
What have I got?
Right, whoa. Alright, I made it. Vulture, come here, Crash. I want your cadaver. Crash, no, I'm not dead yet. I have a mask. Yeah, exactly. Alright, now we're in the Jaws of Darkness. This is where I'll be able to get all the boxes here because I've got the blue gem earlier from Toxic Waste. Oh, not to mention the second key as well from the Cortex bonus round as well. Alright. Got the first Cortex bonus round icon. I always like this a little bit here as well. All the stars. I always like to do that before getting this next mask. Can happen in Crash 2 as well. Oh yeah, that's I think I remember that happening before in Crash 2, yeah. Yeah, I'm jump spinning out of the tunnels there just in case the bats come flying into the tunnel at the last second as soon as I jump out of it. Alright, jump on the Cobra, there we go. Just so that way that I don't lose the second Cortex bonus icon here. Alright, time for the second key. I will tell you about a trick in Castle Machinery. Grab all the lives on the gem path, then exit the level before the icons reach the end. I'll give that a try, Johnny. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. There we go, got the second key there. Oh, there we go, right. And by exit I mean press start, then press select. Ah, okay, right, yeah, thank you for clarifying that, Johnny. Yeah, I'll try that out and see what happens. Whoa, okay, that was a bit too close. There we go, made it. Alright, let's try out this trick that Johnny's recommended and see what happens. Here we go, castle machinery. So grab all the lives on the gem path, then exit level with start and select before the icons reach the end. Just grab all the lives, to then exit the level before the icons reach the end. So like in this position, for example, Johnny, or do I have to wait a little bit longer? Yes, now press select. Okay. See what happens here. And do I re-enter the level again, or? Now go back into the level and press triangle. Okay. I'll go back in the level and press triangle. Oh yeah! I see what that trick is. That's like 100 and looks like 110 or 118 from what I'm seeing on there. Looks like that's a pretty cool trick, that one. Thank you for suggesting that, Johnny. That's a really good trick, that one. Works in Insane Trilogy 2, by the way. Oh, that's pretty cool. It broke the under barrier. Yeah, it has. That's probably until I get another life, isn't it? Like from when I jump down. Oh well, we're gonna do it anyway because I need the gem anyway, so might as well just go ahead and do it. I was just thinking it's a shame you can't get more than 99 lives. True, true. Try dying, see how it works. Alright. Okay, we'll add 5 points here on purpose. Oh yeah, I noticed the number's changed. Yeah, it's gone down to 117. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. That is a really, really cool trick there. Okay, yeah, I did that on purpose again. Now grab another life. Okay, we'll go and... Oh yeah, I can't... Yeah, obviously I can't do that because I've grabbed them all on the path already, so yeah, now we'll just do it normally. Alright. Alright, here we go. So let's grab his life and see what happens. Oh no, we're back to 99. Yeah, that's the glitch now stopped, or the trick now stopped. That's pretty cool. Congrats, you just lost 17 lives. Yeah. Yeah, but I just lost 17 lives there. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. Thank you, Johnny, for once again for suggesting that trick there. Oh god damn it. Didn't time that well whatsoever. Oh well. So 17 times 5 equals 85, add 85 more points. Do you know? Yeah, you're right enough, yeah, I'll add that on now. I'll add the points on now. So you can't get another life, it goes back to 99. Yeah, it does, yeah, it goes back to 99. You can't exploit that again unless you reload your save, then you'll be able to exploit that glitch again. Yeah. Another fun fact, in Insane Trilogy it doesn't go back to 99 lives. Wow. That's quite fun. I almost screwed up the jumping there on those crates. Almost fell down the hole there, but thankfully I didn't fall down the hole there. I also could have made that jump there, but oh well, never mind. I'll just wait for it to come back down. Right, made it. Hopefully I should have a gem. Yeah, I've got it, yeah. Alright, so now we've got Brio coming up next. And I know a trick for Brio here as well. If you stay on one of the bricks that falls down, he'll get stuck in. Do you know what? Speaking of tricks, I might as well show this one off because I know about this one. You'll see it in action, like when we get to the end of it. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna just stay here. Yeah, here it is. I've always found this one to be quite hilarious. Game-breaking glitch. This one. It's like Brio's almost like he's building up his speed and he's almost travelling at the speed of sound. Yeah. Never seen this. Yeah. It's quite a funny trick, this one. And eventually he'll stop doing this and he'll start glitching out while doing his punching animation, like punching the ground animation. Eventually. Come on, Brio, you're gonna do it at some point. Stop. Come on, you've got to stop doing this at some point. Give up. Do you know what? Let's try this. Oh. Am I even going to be able to... No, I can't. Oh my god. I didn't even manage to get under the brick and he somehow still missed me. Oh god, okay, he actually hit me there. Oh no, he got me again! Oh no! Okay. I think that's enough of that, to be honest with you. I figured I'd show that off. I figured I'd show that one off. I'm not going to exploit that again. I just figured I'd show that for a bit of fun there. I think the brick falling on you is what killed you. Yeah, thank you, Clan, for the Darth Vader. No! I think you're right there, Johnny. Like, the brick falling on top of me is what killed me. Yeah, it can't have been Brio because he went way too fast. But no, I'll do it for real this time. I figured I might as well just show that off for a bit of a laugh. Right, now we're back to normality. There we go. No more breaking the speed of sound for you, Brio. Alright, now we're heading to the lab. Oh god, this is another one I'm dreading as well. Hopefully I manage to get through this without too many troubles, but we'll see. That was a bit too close, almost walked right into the electricity there. Alright, now let's see if we can get through the rest of this level without any problems. Ah, the screaming scientists. Good memories. Oh yeah, I've noticed the scientists that throw those beakers and throw them really fast. Unlike a slippery climb, they throw them at a relatively steady pace. Oh, actually no, don't go yet. Keep an eye on the timing here for this. Now go. Good. Okay, oh my god, there's another one, right. Didn't think another blob would spawn there at that point, but oh well, there you go. Just keeping an eye on this so I can get the timing exactly right here. Ah, every single time it's got the... Oh no! Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. I should have stayed where I was. Ah! Oh my god, what the hell was I thinking there? I should have stayed where I was. Door moment. Yep, indeed. Oh god. Oh well. Just have to do it again. Get rid of that yellow blob there. Yeah, in the insane version of this, the blob was green in the insane version, but it's yellow in this version, in the original. I remember this level screwed you over a lot with the lasers and the scientists. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the lasers and the scientists were my main nemesis, or main enemies in this level. Oh, with the time trial, yeah, as well, in the insane version as well. I remember that as well. Yeah, the time trials, yeah, sorry. The TT, yeah, sorry. I should have recognised that being time trials. Never me clan, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Oh, god damn it! Ah, too soon. I have to try again. I had a feeling that this level was going to give me a few problems here. I just hope I'm not going to be stuck on this for too long. Otherwise that score is going to go even higher. What the hell am I doing? There. Oh god, right. There we go, right. Oh no, don't go yet. Alternatively, I could just jump around the scientist there. To save a bit of trouble there. Shame he just doesn't run off the edge. True, yeah. I know the new scientist scream is controversial, but I remember you said that you liked it. Yeah, I think it's all right, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not quite as iconic as the original Scream, but it's I'd say it was okay, to be honest with you. All right, let's make sure I don't run backwards into the door closing again. Now go. Right. There we go. That's better. Final stretch. Just 3 TNTs. There we go. Right, now. Hopefully I've got the gem. Yes, thank goodness. Now the backtracking begins. I know we've got the Great Hall coming up next, but we're not doing that. We're going back. First off, what we're going to do is lights out, because this is where the next colour gem is. If anything, it's the last one actually. And after that, we'll go into fumbling in the dark above. Oh god, what on earth? I was going to say, what on earth was I doing there? I jumping to the side there, I almost fell in the hole there. Oh, here we go, yellow gem. Right, nice. Now I should have the gem here for this level. Yep, I do, sweet. Alright, now we're going to head into Fumbling in the Dark. Now this one I'm a little bit nervous about, because I know this one's given me trouble before in the past. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much trouble this level, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to wait this out. Now go. Alright, now we're going to wait this out again because of the unstable platform there. Right, there we go. Alright, next Akaraku mask. That was quite a good combo there. And of course the spiders are here as well. Oh god. When I played this when I was younger, I always thought that spider crawling in that particular direction towards you was kind of creepy. And of course I shouldn't be too surprised about spiders being in this level, considering one of the shields on the side has got... No, no! Ah! God damn it, that was going so well too. Oh. Not to mention it's the only spider in the game that does that. Yeah, that's true, yeah, that is the only spider in the game that does that. You're right about that, Johnny. Yeah, considering there's spiders on those shields there, I shouldn't be that surprised the spiders are here. That they would be in this kind of level. Alright, oh, okay. That was a close call. Thought I would have lost my Akaraku mask to that the axe there. Or the swinging blades, should I say. It's not an axe technically. Alright, I think we're at the end. There we go. Nice, made it. Okay, so I should have the gem. Yes, good. Back, what thing about the spider do you mean the only one that does? So like, one of the spiders that's in this level me clan, there's one that crawls towards you, in quite a creepy manner in my opinion. There's a spider that crawls towards you, and it's the only spider in the game that does that. Because every other spider always hangs about for a few seconds and then goes away if you don't do anything to stop it. Alright, I'll go into the Cortex Power next. Or going back to Cortex Power, should I say. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, uh-huh.
What have I got? What have I got?
Alright. See if I can pull off something quite funny here. This bit. Oh, okay, not quite as funny as I was hoping it would turn out to be. But, oh well. Still kind of funny nonetheless. Just getting stuck in the air by being struck. He made you fly for a bit, yeah. I've always found that quite funny. When you're invincible there, like, and you get hit by something that's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object in a sense.
What have I got?
I've always found that quite funny, honestly. I don't know why. It's just something that amuses me quite greatly. Like that, for example. I don't know why. I should probably stop doing that. It's going to be quite annoying. Yeah, I did that on purpose because I didn't want to take a risk with invincibility there. Alright, backtracking this bit, okay. Right. Made it. Let's see if I got the gem here for this one. Yep. Nice. We're almost there. Okay, I think the next one, yeah, Boulder Dash, we'll go to this one first and then we'll go to Whole Hog after that. Get the gems from both levels here. Oh, the boulder sound just oh wait, no, maybe there it is. I thought the boulder sound had disappeared for a second, like the rolling noise. But no, I'm... Okay, fair enough. Maybe I was just imagining things. I thought the boulder noise had disappeared for a second, but no. It was there. Just didn't hear enough. Oh wait, no, there's the rolling sound. Now I'm hearing it on the third one here. So that was a bit of a sound glitch there on the second boulder chasing me. Right, here we go. And this is my favourite gem path in the game, where it takes you down the hole where the boulder went down. It's pretty cool, this. I've always liked this path. Plus, the plants have like a... I've never seen this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The atmosphere here, like where the boulder like fell underground. Plus, you got the plants here as well are a bit of a different shape. Well, actually, no, they're not different shape. They got different pattern. Sorry, not different shape. They got different pattern on them, like spotted ones. If you jump down, otherwise you die. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not as simple as jumping down without the gem. A lot of secrets in this game. Yeah, you're right about that. I've never seen that Cortex picture. Yeah, the Cortex picture with the Brio pictures down there looks pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to go on to the second key level that we got, which is Whole Hog, or technically it's the first one, but we're going in backwards order. Blast you, Crash, and Cortex the Magnificent Cat, yeah. Yeah. Alright, Whole Hog, here we go. I've seen a lot of Crash secrets because of you. Oh, thanks, thank you, Miklan, appreciate that. Watching your streams and videos. I appreciate that, Miklan, thank you for your kind comment there. Oh, there we go, that wasn't too bad. For some reason I find that level a little bit easier than God almighty, I forgot the name of the level now, Hogwild, for some reason. Also, I remember back in the old Crash Bash streams, Johnny would put up a lot of Crash quotes from old games. Yeah, he did, yeah, I remember that, yeah, Oh, I think we're going back on the road to nowhere again. Yeah, that's coming up next in the backtracking, so yeah, we're doing that next again. Yep, here we go again. We're back on the road to nowhere. Except this time we're getting all the boxes. I remember that too, yeah. Alright, here we go. Here's the gem path. Did you add extra points for that life trick you did and then lost them, and do you think you should have? To be honest with you, I think it's only fair that I... Allswatter1670, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate that, thank you very much. I think it was only appropriate to do that, Miklan, to be honest with you, because I technically did lose those lives. I mean, yes, it is a life trick, but literally I did lose those lives, so I think it's only fair that I do that in all honesty. And plus, it makes things a little bit more interesting as well. So yeah, I think I'll keep it as it is, to be honest with you. Plus, it was a good trick that Johnny recommended to me, so it's only, I think it's quite appropriate for me to keep them as it is.
What have I got?
Oh no! God damn it! Alright. Speaking of adding points, I'll have to add 5 points on there because I fell. I just barely fell off the bridge there. But I fell nonetheless. Thank you, Miklan, for the Darth Vader. No! That didn't feel right. What was it that didn't feel right, Johnny? That you fell through the plank. Oh, yeah, it sort of looked like that, didn't it? Yeah. It sort of looked like that, yeah. But at least that's it's a long fall from the stars to the crash island. Yeah, indeed it is. At least that's how it looked like to me. Yeah. Now that I'm looking back at that, or remembering back to that, yeah, it sort of looked like I did fall through the plank. But it feels like I barely missed it. Oh god! Oh, I didn't even keep an eye on the screen there, sorry. Right. 5 points added and we're off to reset again. I bet the planks are glitchy. Seems like the perfect level to do it. To be honest with you, Miklan, I wouldn't be surprised if that can happen sometimes.
What have I got?
Okay, good. I'm glad I made that jump there. Sometimes when I do that jump, I sometimes almost never make that jump to the top of that exclamation mark steel crate there. Like, in order for me to make that jump regularly now, I feel like I've got to press and hold down the left button firmly in order for me to make that jump, as well as the X button as well, of course, but still, that's what it feels like to me. Okay, right, whoa. That was almost, in fact, that was the exact same spot, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was the exact same spot where it felt like I fell through the plank. But it feels like I barely missed it. But thankfully that didn't happen this time. Regardless of whether it was a glitch or not. Alright, last part of the path. Okay. Just need to be very, very careful here of where I jump. There we go, that's it. Right, there we go, nice. Right, so that's Road to Nowhere done. And I think that's all the second island done. I don't think there's any more levels to backtrack to on the second island. So now it's back to the first island. Right, so Nea Fortress. Alright, let's start this off with Nea Fortress. Well, not start off, sorry, what am I saying? Yeah, we'll revisit the second island with Nea Fortress. That's what I was meant to say.
What have I got?
Second longest level in the game, not a fan. Yeah, yeah, I'm not particularly a huge fan of this level either, Johnny, in all honesty. So I agree with you on that one. I actually didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to jump on all the enemies there. I meant to spin them, but it worked. That was unintentional. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you get invincibility, you're sent straight back down. Shouldn't have done that. My bad. Well, I still managed to use the invincibility a little bit at the top there, so not all was lost there. Okay, that was a bit too close there. Oh, here's a gem path. And funnily enough, the gem path in the Insane Trilogy, it didn't have all these gems. It only had the one gem that just took you straight up to, I think, was it the... Did it take you straight up to the clouds? I can't remember. I remember there was only one gem that took you up, but I can't remember where it took you exactly up to. Was it the clouds or was it the bouncy crates? I can't remember. What? Oh my god, really? Wow. That is a huge setback there, damn. Oh, that sucked. Oh well, never mind. I don't know if that looked like maybe I just... I was going to say, I don't know if I faced right through the clouds there.
What have I got?
I don't want to sound like that person that's making excuses there. If it's like, oh, well, it's not my fault, I faced through the clouds. No, I don't want to be that kind of person. Obviously, I mean, I think that was obviously my fault because I ended up jumping right off the edge by mistake there because I was trying to get the bouncy boxes. I was trying to break the 10 Wumperfruit crates a bit faster than usual, and that ended up costing me dearly. Oh god, what am I doing there? Now, unlike last time, this invincibility, sorry, not invincibility, this Aku mask is not going to be wasted, because I'll be able to get this and still fall back down on the bouncy platforms. There we go. Right. Okay, now let's hope I don't make that mistake again of falling through the clouds again, or falling past the clouds. Okay, take 2 on this gem path. I like how as well, I didn't mention this before, you can see the second and third islands there as well. I mean, you can see them obviously from the level background, you can see them from the level beneath, but still, you get a good clear view of them from up here, which is pretty awesome. Whoa, okay, I didn't expect that to happen. That was a bit of a strange glitch that I pulled off there. Like, I just used a spin attack to make that go faster, and all of a sudden that this last 10 fruit, the hell happened there? Good question. Yeah, I'm still figuring that out myself actually. So like, I think from what I gathered on that, like, I used the spin attack to break the 10 Wumperfruit crates faster, and on the last Wumper crate I ended up getting a bunch of Wumperfruit there. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Oh well, there you go. You see something new every day in this game, I guess. Oh god. Okay, right. Don't know what the hell I was thinking there with that. Right, good. Right, I made it to the end. Right. Right, made it. Almost there, I've got 4 more gems left to go, and then we've got this 100%. So it's just Rolling Stones, Upstream, the Great Gate, and Jungle Rollers left. Alright, Rolling Stones. not a fan of Rolling Stones' Queen is Better. Yeah, I've not really heard much of Rolling Stones before, Johnny, in all honesty, so I don't really have an opinion about... What the hell? You've seen this, right? Did I just phase right through the box here? Okay. Yeah, I'm literally in the box. Okay, but no, anyway, yeah, Queen is better, yeah, I agree, Queen is really good, yeah. You're in the box, yeah. Oh my god, what the hell? Looks like there's no other choice other than spin. Oh no, maybe not. I just jumped and I managed to get out of it. That was interesting, yet weird at the same time. Oh, never mind, yeah, that was kind of weird. If I had no choice other if I had to spin my way out of there, then I would have taken damage from the TNT crates there. But thankfully it didn't come to that.
What have I got?
And because I got the blue gem, we can access the blue gem path, which is right here. It'll take us to another great picture of Cortex down here, looking very happy as usual. It's good we're getting all these things on the video evidence stream. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because it can be some good highlights created along the way there for that. Good old happy Cortex, indeed. Indeed. Can you do a Laxline Cortex? I'm not sure in all honesty. I mean, now I could maybe give it a try. Like, voice impression, do you mean? As in Laxline Cortex? Yes. Okay. Before I do that, I'm trying to think of a good line to try and say. Let me try. Fish? Yeah. And Clancy Brown, yeah, The check bounced? Are you sure? Well, these past views have been kind of slow. Raph Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish? That's the best I can do there, for that scene anyway. Oh, honestly, even when I'm just saying it, I'm just picturing the scene in my mind. It's just, it really just makes me laugh. Thank you, Mikwan, for that. Appreciate that. Alright, so now we're heading in the upstream. Or back in the upstream, should I say.
What have I got?
Oh, I noticed the sound of the running stream is missing. That can sometimes happen. That's quite common, that that glitch there where the sounds can be missing. Alright, there's the orange gem here. There's a life crate there. I'm the real Cortex Brio. Ding dong, someone's at the door. I'm the real Cortex Brio. Ding dong, someone's at the door. Yeah, I remember that one as well. Alright, made it to the end of upstream. See if we got the gem. Yep, indeed we do. Nice. I don't know if there's a new crash in the pipe. We were talking of that possibility when Microsoft bought Activision. Yeah, I have still not heard anything about that. I don't know what's going on with that, in all honesty, Miklan. There's not been any official news as of yet. Johnny, you're saying in Twin Sanity it's not that hard to make it that there are two different cortexes. Even better, you can make three cortexes exist at the same time. Imagine if Brie opened the door only to see a third cortex. I think Brio's head would explode at that point. Yeah, I've heard about that actually, Johnny. Going back to what you were saying about the two different cortexes. I've heard about that. I'm not sure how that can happen, in all honesty, but I've heard that that can happen. But nothing has happened yet regarding a new crash. Yeah, I know. There's been nothing official yet, which is a shame. I'm still waiting to hear if there's going to be a new Spyro. There's been talks of a Spyro being in the works, but there's been nothing official yet. Are there three cortexes in Twin Sanity? Yeah, three cortexes. I mean, I heard about two, but three, that's unheard of. I heard about um a new Spyro would be something. Yeah, I don't know if it is, if there's a way to make that happen, like three different cortexes. Well, it's supposed to be the same cortex, except there are just three at the same time. Ah, okay, right. Okay, that sounds bonkers even for Cortex, yeah. I know how. If you plan on streaming Twin Sandy in the near future, I can tell how. Yeah, I'll keep you informed. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming Twin Sandy again next, but I'll keep you in the loop about that and see if we can exploit that. Because I'd be very intrigued to see how that works. Oh god, that was a bit too close. And now we've got the yellow gems covering the initial exit portal and leading onto a new path. And I know there's a box hidden on this path behind the fence. Right here, actually. Right, okay, there we go. And there we are. And we made it. Nice. I should have the gem here. Yes, good. Now, you may be wondering why I keep saying I should have the gem here. It's because I remember, and I mentioned this earlier, when I played the lab before, and I got all the boxes before, it showed me a screen before it said that I missed a box. Even though I know for a fact that I got all the boxes. That's why I always keep saying to myself, hopefully I've got the gem, and, you know, it doesn't glitch, for example. Alright. Last level. Jungle Rulers.
What have I got?
It's a bit of a funny glitch there where I have a crash in like one of the lower totem poles there, and he gets stuck jumping at a low position there with the invincibility. Got stuck under a rock, yeah. I always quite like doing that. It's a funny little glitch that. Plus, it's it shortens the amount of time when Crash jumps, so you get invincibility for a little bit longer. And I remember in the playable demo of this game for the PS1 demo discs, I remember that this was the playable. I'm trying to exploit that trick there where you can get the skunk to get the box there. Oh, come on. I know I could get that myself, but I want to exploit this trick here because I've done it many times and I know I can do it again. Oh, come on. Work with me, skunk. Why do we not get this box for me? Come on. Don't be shy. There we go. Oh, fine. Do you know what? Try it once more. Come on. There we are. There we go, finally. I always like to exploit that little trick there where you can spin the skunk right in the middle of the crates there. It's an easier way of getting the crates there. Right, nice. Now I should have the gem here as well for this one. Yes, good. That's all the gems collected. And 100% done. And one last thing, or two more things we're going to do. We're going to get the Grey Hall ending first, and then we'll fight Cortex afterwards. So do you plan on getting the true ending or the secret ending first? I'm going to get the secret ending first, Johnny, and then I'll get the true ending afterwards, after the final Cortex fight. Okay. Alright, the Grey Hall. And I like how the exit portal's right there as well. It's like, if you don't have 100%, just go. Just leave. If you don't have all the gems, just go. But no, I've got all the gems, so I don't need to go through that portal there. There's the image of Tona there. And there we go. Secret ending. It's like what it would have been like. This is what it would have been like if you didn't fight Cortex. You just left with Tona. At least that's what I've gathered from this ending, anyway. And of course, here's the epilogue of the different characters, or the boss characters. Pappy sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. After intense therapy and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Wu went on to write the well-received book Through the Eye of the Vortex, a study of rapid evolution and its consequences. Qualcomm moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal at Universal Proportions. Currently he's working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. Well, it's close to midnight, so I'm going to sleep. Bye and good luck with Cortex. No problem, Johnny. Thank you very much for joining the stream tonight. Appreciate that. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. And thank you for the good luck with Cortex. And see you again soon. Thank you very much. Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a citywide sanitation company. He's saving money for his upcoming gubernatorial campaign. I think that's what I said there at the end. Oh yeah, I like this one. After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrospear rediscovered his first love, Tending Bar. That's a good joke, that one. I have to admit, at first when I saw that, I didn't quite get it at first when I saw that joke, but now that I'm looking at that joke all those years later, that's a good joke, that one. The Welders had nothing more of Cortex since Crash followed his plans, but evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches, indeed. Oh no, so here's a bit of a fun fact as well. See, during the credits of this, you can actually still view your status while in the credits here. That's quite mind-blowing. I was like pressing the buttons like, you know, just one day or nowhere while waiting for the credits, and then I was like, oh my god, I can actually see my status with the credits there. You can't do that obviously after you fall Cortex, but in this situation it was quite surprising. So overall, I would say, I mean, yeah, I know it's not quite the end of the challenge yet, obviously, but with everything that's happened here, yeah, okay, the 85 points were added on because of the life trick there, but rules are rules, obviously. So I think even then, if you take the 85 points away, it's still quite a high score regardless. It was going to be a high score regardless. So if we take the 85 points away, that's 70 points. I mean, okay, sure, it's not quite as high, but it's still a pretty bad score, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's just say that things didn't go according to plan tonight when it came to that. Even without the life trick, things didn't go according to plan. So, yeah. But oh well. I had fun with this. I've had fun with this regardless. So, anyway, we're not... I don't know why I'm talking like it's the end of the stream. We're not quite there yet. I've got one more thing to do, and that is fighting against Cortex. So let's go. Alright, so Cortex, here we go. Darn you, Crash Bandicoot! And Brendan O'Brien was the only, this is the only time Brendan O'Brien voiced Cortex. Darn you, Crash Bandicoot! It was always quite epic seeing the first two islands in the background there while I fight Cortex and seeing the castle on fire. And in the insane version of this boss, you can actually see the what you call it, the power plant down at the bottom also on fire as well in the insane version, which is some nice attention to detail. And it's over. There we go. Well, that took a while for the that took a while for his transport to explode there. but we did it. And if I press triangle now, can't see my status, because that's the true ending of the game. So anyway, with that being said, that's the end of the challenge of the penalty points consequence. So overall, I would say I didn't do too badly, I would say. Okay, things didn't go according to plan throughout the run here, but then again, I wasn't expecting this to be a quote-unquote perfect run, with me not losing any lives. So, yeah, and the rules state, losing a life as well. So the life trick that Johnny showed me there, and led me to me adding 85 points on. It's only fair that way as well. So 155. I mean, to be honest with you, okay, it's not that good of a score, but then again, it could have been a lot worse. So I'll take the 155 points as it is. So I'll be adding that on to the penalty points, the penalty point section of the spin the wheel program. Is that what it was called? Yeah, spin the wheel. I'll add that onto the spin the wheel program there for future reference if I need to add it on there. If I'm going to be using it, if it's randomized. So the next time I come back to streaming, it'll be Friday night at 8 PM UK time, and I'll be streaming Destruction Derby, the second consequence of No Harm Done episode 65, which is going to be a speedrun of a Destruction Derby 1 Stock Car Racing Championship, which I've done before, but it's a good thing I'm doing this again, because it'll allow me to try and maybe beat my record, and if I'm able to do that, I'll give myself a reward at the end. But if I'm unable to do that, then I'll be giving myself a penalty at the end if I'm not able to beat my old record. So that's what's going to be interesting about revisiting this game for a speedrun. So I look forward to covering that on Friday night, 8 PM UK time. Hope you all enjoyed the stream tonight. I appreciate everybody who, well done. Thank you, Miklan. Thank you for the well done. Appreciate that. Welcome back as well. Just to say, Miklan, I'll be back as well. I don't know if you've heard me say, but the next time that I'll be back, so Friday's the next stream. Yeah, Friday's the next stream, and I'll be streaming Destruction Derby 1. In the next stream, and that's going to be the second consequence of No Harm Done episode 65, which will be a speedrun of the Stock Car Racing Championship, which I've covered before. Great, I'm glad to hear you're looking forward to that. And it'll be quite interesting as well, because also looking forward to Alien. Yeah, Alien trilogy will be good as well next week, yeah. As well as The Weakest Link. I'll be doing that on Monday. To go back, I'm going to go to junior mode just to get myself back into the swing of things again with The Weakest Link. And once I'm done with that, then I'll maybe come back to easy mode and see if I can finish that off with Eddie. Good old Weakest Link, yeah. Yep, indeed. Sorry. Just give myself some water. Didn't you complete easy mode already? I thought have I already completed it? I can't remember actually, to be honest with you, Clan. I'll need to look back at that. If I've not completed it, then I'll just if I made it to the final round, for example, then I'll just use a password. You put a video recently. Yeah, I did. I think that was it. Yeah, maybe you may be right. I'll need to look back at that and find out. But I'll need to look back at it, but I can't remember, to be honest with you. So I'll have a look and see if I've managed to complete it. So you may be right. Oh, sorry, just fixing up my glasses. But yeah, so that's what's going to be happening. So Friday, it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't. Yeah, yeah, that's fine, Miklan. Either way, it'll be good to have Weakest Link back again, regardless of what difficulty it's going to be or whatever. So Friday, Destruction Derby, Stock Car Racing Championship speedrun. 8 p.m. UK time. That'll be the second consequence of No Armed on episode 65. And then Monday night, 8 p.m. UK time, Weakest Link with Eddie. Once again, great to see streams back. I want to say, yeah, thank you, Michael, and I'm glad to hear that you're. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the streams again, and it's good that you're enthusiastic to see them back again. And I'll certainly do what I can anyway to try and keep them consistent. But as I said before, if I feel like that I'm not up to streaming, I'll need to communicate that more often, because I don't know why I went inactive for months without communication. To be honest with you, now that I'm looking back at it, I honestly don't know why I just went inactive without communication. It might have just been my demotivation, just really kicking into overdrive and just not saying anything. I don't know why, but I will certainly do my utmost best to keep you informed. Demotivated. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah, demotivated. Yeah, that's what it was. Thanks, Miklan, for clarifying that. Yeah, I was too demotivated to keep you informed, so I apologise for that. But I'll do my utmost best to keep you informed if I'm not feeling up to streaming at a certain point. So say for example, if I'm having a bit of an off day or something goes wrong with my equipment or whatever reason, I'll keep you in the loop about it if need be, if it comes to that. But we'll see what happens. In the meantime, though, Friday will be. It's great to see you back, regardless. Thank you, Miklan. Appreciate that. Yes. So I'll be back on Friday with Destruction Derby, and then Weakest Link Monday, then Alien Trilogy on Tuesday. For No Armed on episode 66. So yeah, I think on that note, I'm going to leave that there for tonight. So thank you all very much for watching earlier tonight. Thank you to everybody who joined. Thank you, Miklan. Thank you, Johnny, for commenting and for watching. And thank you to anybody else who joined and Stephen as well. Not forgetting Stephen, because he commented earlier as well. And anybody else who joined in as well. Appreciate anybody who joined in earlier, just watching, generally speaking. Appreciate that. So until then, I'll be back Friday, 8 p.m. UK time with Destruction Derby, Stock Car Racing Championship Speedrun. So until then, I hope you all have a good night or a good day wherever you are watching, and I will see you again on Friday, and I'll maybe see you throughout the week as well, if I've got any more recordings uploading to my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Till then, take care and good night. Bye bye.